Get ready for the smackdown. Get ready for the smackdown. How you gonna react when you're put on your back now? 'Cause there's no turning back when you're facing the smackdown.
Alright guys, so back again for one more fight for today, and this one is from Mr. Emerald 123, and it's a very interesting fight. This would be a fight I would actually love to see in comics. Be really a good test for both. So of course we have, Batman versus the Taskmaster. Yeah, so we got Batman versus Taskmaster. It's Bruce against somebody who can just got photographic memory reflex. Alright, so we move on to Taskmaster, guys. For all those who don't know Taskmaster, I'll explain a little bit about him. Okay, first of all, his real name is Anthony Masters, and he has been around for quite a long time. Taskmaster's been around for quite a long time. He's really his status has really gone up now, really much, and I'm kind of cool about that because he is he's kind of a villain-esque hero. I guess you could say he's an anti-hero in a sense. Sometimes they do make him kind of a villain at times, but Taskmaster, since he was a kid, he's basically known he had the ability. He has this pretty much he discovered he had photographic reflexes. The first time he noticed it when he was a kid, when he watched some of his favorite Western shows, and so what that means is he can watch you, and then he can pretty much mimic your reflexes. Now, it's not saying he can reflex your superhuman's powers and stuff like that, but he can basically do the same thing. So let's say he sees Cap throw his shield a certain way. He can mimic that just like how Cap threw his shield, or how Hawkeye shoots his arrows. He can mimic that. But he's also a great hand-to-hand combat fighter. He just doesn't have the photographic reflexes. He has trained in various martial arts. Hell, he's trained a lot of heroes, and of course even some of the younger heroes that were part of the Avengers Initiative. One of the heroes that he trained, he got the attention of Hydra, and they brought him in to train people like Jessica Drew, aka Spider-Woman. And so he's got a pretty good backstory, and he's also got a good resume. He is kind of respected. People respect his abilities. His costume is great. He took a little bit of what he saw from Crossbone and other people like that, but he can't mimic powers. He can't mimic that. So he sees Spider-Man using his superhuman strength. He can't do that. But if he sees Spider-Man doing like a corkscrew flip, I can do that, and he'll just look right at it and okay, I got it. So yeah, he can do stuff like that. It's not like he can mimic superhuman abilities, but he's still a great character nonetheless. And like I said, he's well respected in the Marvel U by many of the famous Marvel heroes. He's gone toe-to-toe with a couple of people: Captain America, Bucky, Panther, Daredevil, Spider-Man, Iron Man, people like that. He's gone toe-to-toe with them, and So you got to give him a lot of credit. So we move on to the battle breakdown between this fight. So we got Bruce going up against someone who can just look at Bruce and be like, so you just look at him like, okay, I see how you throw your batarangs, I see how you do this, I see how you do this, I see how you, and I'm gonna go toe to toe with you. You're gonna be fighting your mirror image. Yeah. So yeah, definitely it's gonna be very interesting to see how Bruce was able to deal with this. However, the thing about it is, guys, is that Taskmaster can get a little cocky at times. He definitely is a little bit arrogant and a little cocky. From all the things I've read comic wise, he's very arrogant, and sometimes when he seems like he's got the upper hand, that gets to him. Now, even though he may be able to, mimic Bruce's moves and everything, but he don't think like Bruce. See, that's the thing. He doesn't think like the person that he's mimicking, and that's sometimes his downfall right there. And that can be Taskmaster's downfall. But I'm not saying it's going to be easy. I don't say Bruce is not going to leave this fight unscathed. He's going to be hurt. But I say slight edge to Batman in this one. That's just me. But what about you? Batman, guys? Or the Taskmaster? And I hope you guys enjoyed this fight. Show some love and respect to Mr. Emerald 123. This was his creation. I will see you guys next week with some more fights. One of them will have a guest star, actually, because it's actually his request. Deadpoolzilla will be guest starring with me for his fight with Roberta from Black Lagoon. And of course I will be doing, then the next fight will be Batman versus Blade, and then we have Batman versus the Shredder, and the other fight will be Batman versus Gamora from Guardians of the Galaxy. So those will be the 4 fights for next week. I'll see you guys then, and as always, you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend and stay tuned, keep it real. As always, battle on.